G'day. This tutorial is going to focus on using an AI tool to assist you in providing feedback on student written work. The most important part of this process is you, not the AI. So actively engaging in reading all student work, evaluating it thoroughly is the most important part. The AI tool is there to support, not to replace you. So use it as a tool for assistance and support rather than relying on it as a substitute for your own marking. In testing with ChatGPT and Bard, I found that ChatGPT was far better at this than Bard. Feel free to use both, but I just felt that ChatGPT understood the role of a teacher in providing feedback and was able to give a lot more consistent results than Bard. So moving forward, I'm going to refer to ChatGPT as the tool to use. I'm going to take you through two different prompts. First of all, just a basic proofreading prompt, so looking for things like spelling and grammar and punctuation only. And secondly, focused more on the task and on a rubric and providing feedback structured in a particular way. So the first one, so when marking student drafts and providing feedback on things like grammar and punctuation, this prompt is pretty effective. So there's 4 parts to it. So to act as a teacher and providing feedback on a particular kind of a task. Secondly, that you want ChatGPT to review the task only for certain criteria like spelling and punctuation. And I chose then to provide a score out of 5 and format the feedback in a table. It's important then to provide the year level so the feedback is relevant. And then so that ChatGPT doesn't think that you need a response yet, just asking if it understands yes or no. So let's have a look at that in an example. So in this prompt, I've asked ChatGPT to act as an English teacher and providing feedback on student drafts. I've asked for 4 things to be reviewed: spelling, vocabulary, punctuation, and grammar. And again, score out of 5, formatted into a table, and the students are in year 9. So ChatGPT is now ready for me to put student work in. So I copy and paste a piece of student work, and the feedback comes in those 4 different sections. Let's take a look at another piece of work. So we can't rely on ChatGPT to pick up everything here. It may not even be correct in some cases, but for this kind of task, it tends to be very, very accurate. This one's a little bit more complicated and requires you to give ChatGPT some more information. So in the prompt, again, acting as a teacher providing feedback on a task. The next part of the prompt is setting ChatGPT up to wait for some more information. So the task criteria and the assessment rubric, providing ChatGPT with a model for the structure of the feedback, and in this case, the AIR model, affirmation, improvement, and recommendation. The year level, so that ChatGPT doesn't try to give you a response that's not in line with what you want, just asking it if it understands. So this prompt doesn't need very much changing, just a year 9 English teacher, student drafts, and that it's a year 9 student. So ChatGPT will say that it understands that, and now it's waiting for the next bit of information. So here's the task criteria and the rubric that I've got in a different document. So copy and pasting that. So the table isn't formatted within the prompt window, but ChatGPT does understand the structure well enough to read the rubric as a table. So now I enter the first piece of work. And according to the AIR model, ChatGPT provides some bullet points. Let's enter another student work. And again, that same kind of structure is going to be consistent throughout the feedback that ChatGPT provides. So these prompts might be something that you can have a play around with, relevant to your learning area, relevant to your context. Have a little bit of a play around and see what kind of assistance ChatGPT could provide you in providing feedback on student work.